Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back.
More Guns N' Roses for you today. We've got part 4 of Guns N' Roses on our channel, that is. We got Sweet Child of Mine. This is one you guys were saying we got to get to.
Yeah,
and
you were saying this is their biggest song, right?
yeah, this is I think their biggest hit in terms of their catalog.
Okay.
But I guess that's kind of subjective because I'm pretty sure November Rain has their most streams from a video standpoint because that one's got like 1.2 billion streams. I'm pretty sure, right? So on YouTube. Yeah. So I don't know. Anyways, that's one of the ones that we've done is November Rain. We've done Welcome to the Jungle.
Yes.
And we've done Paradise City. All been bangers.
Yes.
Fire. So I'm expecting some fire here. If you guys are saying this is their big record, and you know, I think you might have some familiarity. I think you said with this one, but you're not sure because you've heard some Guitar Hero based stuff.
Yeah, I just feel like a lot of these songs like were used in Guitar Hero.
Yeah, some of them I think.
I'm always like, I don't know it, and then we start playing it. I'm like, yes, I do.
Yeah, I didn't play Guitar Hero, so that's why it doesn't fall into that category.
But I mean, that being said, like, you know, when you're young and you're playing Guitar Hero, you're not listening to the lyrics or like taking in any of the actual components of the song.
Exactly.
Right? So.
You're just trying to beat the game.
Exactly.
So this is definitely be a first time listen for me. For Sam, we'll see. We'll find out. But I wanted to read you guys something from what Axl Rose had said regarding this song because apparently they weren't too happy with so actually let me rewind that. Let me say that the reason why we're doing the studio version and not the music video is because they cut some of the solo out from some of Slash's solo, and so we were like, why would we cut out Slash's solo?
Yeah,
we don't
doesn't make any sense.
You know, and that was from you guys in the comments saying that they cut it short. So we looked into this briefly. Anyways, so I wanted to read you what we came across in case you guys hadn't heard this.
Yeah, or if you have more information or different information.
Yeah, but apparently this came from Axl Rose. So the whole concept behind it is to make Sweet Child of Mine more marketable to MTV and radio stations. The song was edited down from 5:56 to 4 minutes and 13 seconds for the radio edit mix with much of Slash's guitar solo removed. This drew ire of the band, including Rose, who commented on it in a 1989 interview with Rolling Stone. "I hate the edit of Sweet Child of Mine." Radio stations said, "Well, your vocals aren't cut. My favorite part of the song is Slash's slow," say this 3 times fast, "Slash's slow solo. It's the heaviest part for me. There's no reason for it to be missing except to create more space for commercials, so the radio station owners can get more advertising dollars. When you get the chopped version of Paradise City or a half of Sweet Child and Patience cut, you're getting screwed." So, we know their feelings on it.
Right from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, and so that's why we're doing the studio version. So, with that said, are you ready to check out what we're going to get into from Guns N' Roses Part 4?
The full solo.
Full solo. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I recognize that introduction to the song. I assume you do as well.
Yeah.
But I think I just know that from
like
maybe a commercial, movie, sports, whatever, you know, that kind of stuff. I don't know. I definitely have not heard a 6-minute song.
4,000% in movies. I've heard that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. It's just like, you know, an intro to a movie or something like that, right? This is fire. This is sick.
So good.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just a great, like the rhythm guitar that they have, all the components of the guitars are, bass included, are fantastic. The way they've just layered it on top of each other is blended so well, and it's just got such a great rhythm to it. And then the drums on top of that, the percussion that they use is really prominent, really clear, lots of clarity in it. And then I really like how they build into the hook and the chorus. Just kind of like you expect it to come in, but then he comes in. Obviously, Axl Rose comes in with his vocal, and it's just, he's got such a great voice, man. Like, it's so unique, but he's got such a great range at the same time, and he just gets into these pockets with the vocal that gives it such a unique sound with the song. Like, the guitars and everything themselves are fantastic, but then the icing on the cake is his vocal.
Yeah.
With like getting into that chorus, like I guess that's why it's, one of these songs that, they would play it in a movie or something like that, because it's just so standout-ish,
Yeah,
it's like,
for sure.
You hear him on the vocal, or you hear this like guitar riff, and it's just, everything is the originality of the composition I just really enjoy.
Yeah, for sure. I also feel like this is a very different energy than the other ones that we've done so far. Like, November Rain was definitely more mellow and like more slow than comparison to Welcome to the Jungle and Paradise City.
Yeah.
But then this is like somewhere in the middle of those, I would say. Like, I feel like his voice, like his vocals obviously outstanding on all of them, but I feel like his voice sounds different in this than the other ones, because it's not as like high energy and like as electric, I would say.
Yeah, well, I think that's a product of the message of the song as well,
exactly.
right? So it's kind of like a love song,
I was just about to say, like, to me this sounds almost like a summer love song. Like, he's talking about like the sun and the like her eyes and the breeze, and,
which I wasn't expecting from the title name. I wasn't expecting that's what it was going to be about. But I think that's probably why it's, because Paradise City and Welcome to the Jungle were both like about partying in LA, basically, right? And November Rain was more of a story and about a wedding and stuff like that, right? So this, I think, like you said, kind of goes more in line with that, but it's still kind of rocky-ish of like maybe the the ambition and the fun of love, right? Rather than a sad love story, it's more of like the firecrackers within love, and that's giving you that rock vibe still. So, but it's like I said, super sick. Well, I don't think we'll pause it again because I just want to vibe out for the next few minutes. But I'm really enjoying it thus far. And you said you recognized it, or
I do. I definitely don't know all the words or anything like that. But that beginning portion, like, I've definitely heard for intros to like TV shows and movies and stuff. But I don't know like it as a full song.
So we'll see what happens when we get to the guitar solo if you recognize that part. All right, let's go.
Where do we go now? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Oh, where do we go now? Where do we go? Sweet child, where do we go now? Where do we go now?
I think I've heard that end portion, that "Where do we go now" part before as well.
Yeah, that guitar solo was outstanding.
So good. How can you even dare cut part of that off? Right? Like, what?
I mean, we don't know specifically what was cut off, but if you cut any of that, then it was the wrong thing to do. Totally agree with Axl Rose on that.
No brainer.
But that was so fire. And I said this, I think, in maybe it was Paradise City, that when we reacted to that one, that Slash, when he does these solos, I feel like it's different every time, and he's like just literally making the composition of the song, you know, the way he's feeling it almost.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Creative.
Like it's not like he's got a specific sound that you expect from him.
Yeah, no, it's more like he's just feeling the music.
That's what I really like, because like I was looking forward to it, because Axl Rose said it was a great solo, and like I think you guys had mentioned in the comments that it's a great solo, so I was really looking forward to it, but I had no idea what to expect.
Yeah,
and
well, that's like you said, it's not like he's like known for a certain style of solo, right?
Yeah,
like,
and so like I think it just fit in again. That's what I said in the last one so perfectly with the style of the song, and so you know that was obviously epic, like you said. Why would you cut that out? But
because they're crazy.
Yeah, but even we mentioned in the beginning that I think the rest of the instrumentation fit in perfectly as well, with the rhythm guitar, not just the lead guitar. The rhythm guitar was great. Strong bass line as well. And then, like I said in the beginning, top it off with Axl's vocals. And I can see why they're just such a legendary group. I definitely didn't appreciate them to the magnitude that I do now, clearly. But I think like, you know, this is one of the few groups that I can say for sure I can see the impact, because just these 4 songs, like they're all epic.
Yeah,
they're
seriously.
epic songs. Like, you know,
I've really enjoyed all of them.
Yeah, and I feel like from a standpoint of all the talent in this group, from the individuals and the way they bring it all together, it's really, really hard to duplicate that in other, you know, groups, time periods. You know, there's probably standouts from each, you know, like the 90s, the 80s, whatever. And I think, I could be wrong, but I think the songs that we've done have all been from the same album.
Oh, okay.
So I could be wrong with that. But if anyone is not on it, I think it might be November Rain. But
that's wild.
Yeah, so I have all these songs on that one album.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's wild.
You'd think that there's like a couple of hits like that throughout their whole career.
Like that's probably the only reason why this one stood out so much more, because they were all so good that you didn't realize how good at the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you put a bunch of songs beside each other, they're not going to stand out as much if they're all really great.
Yeah.
But then we go back.
That's just like the norm.
Yeah, but now we go back in time, and we're like, you can pick 3-4 songs off this one album, and they don't even touch like 99% of all.
Now you're lucky if you get like one banger on an album. You go through the whole album and you're like, well, that was a disappointment.
Yeah. So anyways,
music industry.
Point is, I'm super impressed with Guns N' Roses and our journey. So thank you guys for introducing us to Guns N' Roses. I've really appreciated the experience thus far, and you as well.
Yeah, I know, it's been awesome.
All right, well, that's it for now. We'll have to get some more Guns N' Roses. We haven't really done anything live from them yet, so that should be maybe something that we get into at some point.
Yeah, I would definitely want to do that for sure.
You guys can let us know where we should go next. Hit those comments. If you enjoyed our reaction, hit the like button. Make sure you come back tomorrow and check what we got coming next.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.